Hey guys. Let's see who pops on up. I realize some of you guys might be working. But what I wanted to come on here and talk about, because not this weekend, I actually rested this weekend. I just got back from the mountains. But the last few days of 2020, I really dug deep and have revised everything. I went back with how 2020 went for my business and for me training people and for me staying on track, aka being consistent. And I really looked at that, dug deep, and I revised it, and I made some changes. So I wanted to share with you guys what those changes are. And I wanted to share something that I've been doing that I got from Chloe Cox that I don't know if you guys are aware of. So I really think that this can definitely help you be consistent. The thing with being consistent is, Alexa, turn my alarm off. The thing with being consistent is sometimes it takes a lot of prep work so you can stay consistent, right? So the prep work, for example, would be creating your system to help you be consistent, to help you remain consistent throughout the entire year. Prepping emails, prepping content, making a list of what you want to train on, stuff like that, okay? So that's where it's going to be time consuming. But if you actually sit down, plan and prepare, you are more likely to remain on course and to not fall off, okay? Now, I'm not saying you're not going to fall off. Guys, we all fall off. I can guarantee that I will probably fall off at least 10 to 20 times in this year, okay? But you are more likely to fall off more than that if you are not preparing. So, a couple things that I wanted to share with you guys is, I don't know if you guys have actually watched the training that I did and uploaded to YouTube last week. I did a organize, simplify, and declutter series. I did two different videos, and I basically gave a tour of my office, how I have things organized, how I have them set up, how my brain works, okay? One of the things that I talked about was this system that I'm using. I used this system when I was a full-time nurse. So I was very busy. I still am very busy, but I'm not as busy as when I was working full-time as a registered nurse. So I went back to this system because this really works for me. Again, you have to think about how your brain works. I'm a list person. If you're not a list person, this is not going to work for you, okay? The other thing I want you guys to know is this is available for you guys in the Google Drive, okay? I did not create this actual system. Chastity Robinson created this. She is a mastermind when it comes to creating systems and papers and grids and all of this, okay? Just creating this grid would have taken me like 5 years, okay? But when I saw that she had this, I was like, oh my God, I really need this. But what I failed to do in the beginning was I literally just went to her Google Drive, printed off this exact list, not this one, but her list, printed it off. I never edited it, okay? I never edited it to fit me and my life and what I had going on and how I was working my personal business. That is where I failed, number one, okay? So I will share with you guys this, but what you need to do is go through every single one of these actions that I have on here, and you need to delete them or edit them for how you personally work your business, okay? Because up here I have winner customer email. I can guarantee that you guys don't do this. And I'm not going to explain that either. But I can guarantee that most of you don't do that. So there's no reason for that to be on your list, okay? Another thing I have up here, make 3 reels. I can guarantee that some of you don't even know how to make a reel and you're not interested in that. And that's perfectly fine, but that doesn't need to be on your list, okay? So when you go through someone else's system that someone else has created with their own brain, You have to edit it and fix it and mold it to how it's going to work for you in your business, okay? If you do not do that, I promise you the system is not going to work for you, okay? So, the other thing that I highly suggest is leaving at least one blank field at the bottom of each week, okay? And I say that because today, while I've been working not all morning, I just started working at 12. So I've been working for, not even, I think I started working at like 1:30. So I've been working for about an hour and a half. I realized that I was missing something on this sheet. And what I was missing was I needed a reminder for every week, the second week of every month, because that's how it works for me, is to text recent promotions. That's something that I love to do. I feel like I'm building a connection, especially with my people that are in my downline where I'm not necessarily talking with them all the time. So I have that reminder on there. And so I just wrote it in. But this, if you guys can't see, this is really cool because this one sheet is for the entire year, okay? So this first column is January. And how it works is I have it broken up into weeks. You can have it broken up into months or into days maybe. I don't know if days will work, but you can maybe figure that out yourself. But I have mine into weeks. I'm not someone who I want to be held to one specific action on a specific day of the week. I'm not that person. That's not how my brain works. My schedule fluctuates. Mondays, I might want to take a Monday off and go do something, hang out with my niece and my nephew. I might want to go do something and I might not want to work on a Monday. So having something specific like follow-up Monday isn't going to work for me, okay? It might work for you, it's not going to work for me. So, and the reason why I know it's not going to work for me is because I have tried it. I tried the label system. Did not work for me. So, week 1, I have all of these duties. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 duties for week 1, okay? How this works is I can do all 10 of these in one day, or I can split them up, but as long as I get them done by Friday, I'm good, okay? So for example, I have done 7 of these. I have done 7 of these, and it's Monday, okay? So I know that all of my IPAs, which is what's on this list, is an IPA, an income producing activity. That means that these activities are making me money. They might not be making me money right then, right there by sending a single text, but in the long run, they are going to make me money, okay? So, and that's what's important. If you want a business, if you want to get to the top of the company, and you want to have a business that is thriving, that's what you need to focus on is IPAs. Okay, so I have one for my team, my group, my team, and I have another form for my personal business. So you guys can see that I haven't done much for my personal business right here. I'm actually doing multiple of these right after this video. But I have all of these to fill out in week 1, all of these to fill out in week 1. Then I go to week 2. I have different activities for each month, okay? So I will upload these. But being able to check them off keeps my brain intact. It reminds me to do something. If I did not have this list, I would never remember every single one of these in every month. And I say that because after I left nursing, which, oh my God, it's been a year. It's been a year. I think the 6th was my last day. So 2 days, it would be a year that I've been doing Scentsy full time, which is insane. And a freaking blessing. So I stopped using this when I left nursing because I thought that I was going to be able to remember what I needed to do day in, day out. Day in and day out, okay? And the reality is I was forgetting half of this stuff up here. I was forgetting half of this stuff. Some months I was sending out text. Other months I wasn't sending out text. So you, like, having something that's going to hold you accountable is going to keep you consistent in your business, okay? So those are the things that I have on here. Now, one of the things that I wanted to share with you guys, this is what I got from Chloe Cox. I'm going to show it to you guys. But on here, let's see. Okay, so for my team and group week 1, one of my activities is previous month recognition on Roots, leader page, post, and email. Okay? So you guys already saw that I already did the recognition post on the leader page. I decided that I wasn't doing a recognition post for my leaders through email. I decided I wasn't doing that. Why? Because we have 1,100 people, over 1,100 people in our group. It would take me, that means I have to send 5 different emails with that information. So I decided, you know what? If they're not on the leadership page, like that's their problem. Okay? I'm here celebrating you guys. I love to celebrate you guys. But I'm just going to do it in the leadership page. Now, my team is different, okay? My team is different because I want to be more engaged with my team because it's more intimate, it's a smaller number, and some of those people in there don't have, actually, that really has nothing to do with it. But, so I wanted to be more intimate with my team. So, for my team recognition every month, I do a post on my 176 Roots team Facebook group, okay, which I already did, and I also send them the exact numbers, but I add a little bit extra in there in an email, okay? Now, I would send an email if Cincy changed their way of emailing, but I cannot be sitting here emailing the same email 5 different times. It takes forever, and I'm just not going to do it. So, to make sure that you add your leads and above to the leadership page so they can get recognition from me, okay? So this is what I want to share with you guys, and this is where the prep work comes in handy, okay? I also plan on adding more emails to make it easier for me. But, so I went into I use Google Drive for everything. If you have not used Google Drive, I highly suggest using it. Super easy. You can access it from anywhere, your phone, your computer, your best friend's computer, your mom's computer, your work computer, because it's all on the Google Drive, okay? It's not on your actual computer or Word document, okay? So, I created this, and basically it makes it super easy for me. That way I don't have to remember, oh crap, I forgot to recognize this, I forgot to recognize that. So I go over here to, this is my Google Drive. Let me go to my actual Google Drive, okay? All right, this is my Google Drive, okay? I have folders down here. I need to get rid of this because it's not 2020 anymore. But over here, I have Ray's customer follow-up system, okay? We double click that. This is all of my customer information, okay? I have my customer mail out log. I have my customer email that I send monthly. I have my Cincy Club email that I send, or that I keep track of if I sent them goodies or not. Yeah, so these are all of my systems for my customers, okay? So then I go back. Now I have a Ray's Leadership new Teamie. This is all of my leadership Teamie information, okay? So what I wanted to share with you guys is over here, I have 2 different email templates, okay? They're basically the same, just a little bit different. So I have a group previous month recognition template, and I have a team previous month recognition template, okay? So I'm going to open up my team one. This is my team one. Every month, I change out the picture, okay? And I just get it off Pinterest, or you can create your own on Canva. I usually change out this phrase, like I think last month's phrase was "you crushed it" or something like that. And then all of this stays the same. I just change out December, or I change out the month. I change out the month here. I change out our team wholesale volume for that month. And then I change out the number of people we have in our group. And this is where I put top PRV. So I change out the people who are in the top, okay? Scroll down. This stays the same right here, okay? It literally says, "Way to rock, y'all. High sales means you're building more relationships and a strong foundation for your business." top recruiters. I change out who was the top recruiters, okay? But down here, this stays the same, okay? You want consistency in your business. So this stays the same, okay? I'm basically explaining why I'm shouting out people who are sponsoring. That way new people can see, oh, okay, well this is what I should be doing. I should be getting high sales and I should be sponsoring people, okay? Same thing with here. Top active frontline. Why is she shouting out active frontline? Right here. I explain why it's important. Okay? This keeps it super, super easy. So every month I literally just come over here and I change out the names basically. Okay? In the month. That's it. So then I already have who's certified, but I can remember, oh, I need to do paid at title. Oh, I need to do promotions. Okay? So all of this stays the same. Literally, this is what I do. I highlight this, all of it. If it'll freaking highlight, probably not. I need to, hold on. If I can highlight it without. Okay, so a lot of people have questions about this. So I literally highlight it. Okay, and I do this from my phone all the time. Highlight it, then I go to the workstation, and I go to email team. And I come here, and I click paste. Oh, okay. Did I copy that? I don't think I did. I don't think I copied it. Copy. Paste. Press OK. And there we go. It will paste the picture and everything. Okay? And then add your subject and click send. I already sent this, so I'm not going to do this. But it's that easy, y'all. Okay? So hold yourselves accountable by taking the time and to make a template for your emails. I have a template for my customers. I have a template for my group. I have a template for my team. The other thing I'm going to make a template for was something. I forgot what I was. I was going to make a template for something. But that way you're not like, oh my God, I need to shout out my people. And you shout them out and then you're like, oh crap, I forgot to shout out promotions. Oh crap, I forgot to shout out, I don't know, whatever you're shouting out, okay? Make a template, save it, and then just copy it and change out the things that need to be changed out that month. And then it's literally that easy, okay? So that's what I wanted to share with you guys are these email templates. They will change the game, okay? Let me just say too, if you are watching this video and you are not sending emails to your team and to your group, you are doing a disservice to your team and to your group, okay? So that would be my challenge for you. That is if you are not sending emails, to start sending emails, okay? You build connection that way. You literally don't have to send a million emails. I literally send an email a couple times a month. So for my week 1, 2, when I do active recognition, week 1 I do recognition for anyone who's active in my team. Okay? So when I do the team active recognition on my group page, I'm going to literally copy that exact same thing that I just created that post and put it in an email and probably add a picture to it. It's that easy. Crystal, you need to start now, girlfriend. Start now. And I say that because it is never too early to start sending emails and to be a hype squad and to be someone who cheers on your people. And I'm sure that you cheer them on via text and whatnot, but get into the rhythm of sending emails early. Don't wait until you have a team of 30 where you send your first email and no one knows who you are except your frontline. Okay? So start now because you are going to build that habit for yourself. Oh, hey, I need to send my team an email. okay? So I'll give you guys an example, and I know Katie basically does the same thing. How often I personally send emails is at the beginning of every month, doing shout outs for the previous month, okay? I do emails anytime I post on my group page saying, hey, so-and-so is active. I'm gonna send an email to my team, okay? That way everyone in my team can see, oh, Katie is active this month. Congrats, Katie. Okay? It also makes that person who's active feel loved and appreciated. I send a 500 and above email. That will be sent next week, week 2. Anyone who has 500 or more in sales will get an email. People who sponsor get an email from me, and when they email, or when they get this email, I add certain like leadership roles that they should be doing since they just sponsored. I also send an email for new people that joined our team. And basically what I put in there is my YouTube new consultant training. So that way, if they decided to join and their sponsor's not really helping them, now they have a resource other than the workstation to go and learn up on, okay? And I just started, I have not even done my first one yet, but Katie does Monday tip emails. I am going to start doing Friday tip emails. I have not done mine yet, but I am going to start sending mine on Friday. That way they can kind of reflect on the week that they just had and then give them 1 or 2 tips, nothing long. It's going to be super short. I hate reading long emails, so I am not sending long emails because I know that if I don't read them, why would they read them? So it'll probably be just 1 tip. That way they can reflect on how their week was and then get it on Friday and they're like, okay, I'm ready to start Monday. So that way they can prepare over the weekend and then come Monday morning, they can, hit it headstrong. So that is what I plan on doing. Yeah, Katie, so I actually got this idea from you, but my emails were like all over the place, so that's why I actually added them to my weekly thing so I could be consistent with it. So week 1, they get an email from previous month recognition. They will also get an email for active consultants. Week 2, they'll get an email for leader PRV recognition, which means 500 or more. Week 3, they will get week 3, that's when I really pull reports, and I'm looking at promotion watches. I send out promotion watch emails, paid at title emails, and top sponsor emails, and high PRV. But my main one for week 3 and week 4 are promotion watches, because that's usually when you start seeing people really close to promoting. And you guys will be surprised if you're not pulling reports, and letting these people know, like, hey, you are so close to a promotion. A lot of people have no idea that they are about to promote. So how are they going to push to promote if they don't know? Because you'd be surprised, a lot of people do not know or even read up on our compensation plan. That is one of the most important things that you have to teach your people when they join, especially if they're in it for money, especially if they're in it to win it, if they want to get to the top, if they want to leave their full-time jobs, if they want to make the most money, they need to know our compensation plan. It's in the back of every catalog, but if I encourage you, and I get it. I was there where I did not understand it. It was literally like I was reading another language when I was looking at it. Ask Katie, I asked her a million freaking questions about it. But I watched trainings on trainings on trainings until I understood what it meant. And listen, you do not, this is what I have to tell my people, you do not have to understand the entire compensation plan at once. Start small, okay? So if you have someone who is new, who just joined, or maybe you just joined and you just hit lead consultant, your next step is to learn, how do I reach star consultant? Okay? That would be your next step, because how are you supposed to reach star consultant if you don't know that you need 500 in sales by yourself and you need 2 active consultants? And do you even know what active means? It means 200 in sales. So you just take it small. So for my essential people that just hit join, I don't want to overwhelm them, and looking at the compensation plan will overwhelm them. So I'm like, hey, okay, your first goal is shooting star. I explain what that is. I make it sound not hard, because it's not hard if you think about it. If they're partying and having a launch party, they will easily hit shooting star. But if you just tell them, hey, you need to hit shooting star, that's 500 in sales in your first 15 days, they're going to poop their pants, and they're going to backtrack and be like, ooh, I don't really know if I want to do this. That sounds like a lot of work, when it's really not, okay? So after I talk to them about shooting star, then I'm like, okay, let's get you certified. That means you're going to hit your first promotion. You're going to get a pay raise, and hitting certified is 1,000 in PRV, okay? And we start from there. Once she hits certified, then we'll go, okay, this is what you need for lead. So start them off small. Don't overwhelm them. But you need to understand the compensation plan yourself so you can help your teamies understand it, okay? So promotion watch emails, I kind of went off on a little tangent, but if you guys prep with a system, prep your system, okay? Whatever system you want to use, okay? This is not the only system. This is the only paper system I use. My other systems you guys saw on my Google Drive that I kind of just shared with you guys, but I got those from Chloe, and then I just edited them. Jesus, that is a hard word to say for me. So I will share with these. I will re-upload them to this group, but you have to promise to delete stuff, change stuff, add stuff, make it your own. Otherwise, it's not going to work for you, okay? And then my other goal for you is to go and create email templates, okay? Go and create email templates. Start small. If you have never sent an email before, start with one template, okay? Yes, Abby, I'll share them. Start with one template and work from there, okay? So, you guys got this. I love y'all. I hope you guys are, oh my God, did you guys know that this is the very first Monday of 2021? I hope you guys spent it working your asses off, okay? Because I've been doing all the things today, and I still have a couple more things before I'm off. So, I love you guys, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for being on.